Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft. Now, do you remember the other day I made this gorgeous shadow box parcel boxes with 4 parcels inside, and I said if you join us on Thursday I've got something that I've been working on which is the same kind of concept. So I am so proud of this. Isn't this just amazing? And I can't even get it all on the camera because I've made this one for my daughter and I've got a name on. It's the same concept, but obviously it's filled with 25 little boxes. It's dead easy to make. It's just the same kind of shadow box made with the paper. I've made all the little boxes and I've just popped little Lindos in because they're our favourite chocolates, and I'll take some out and just show you. And underneath it's just got like the paper that I've built it with, which is exactly like we did with the other one. It's so easy to make, and I just came up with this. I knew I had some kind of idea, so I mean I haven't seen one of these type in a shadow box made with paper. There may be one, I don't know, but this is my idea, and I'm over the moon with it. It is beautiful, and it is 12 by 12, but you don't need 12 by 12 for the boxes and things. It's just the designer paper that has to be 12 by 12, and I mean you can do this for anybody, your husband, your wife, your sister, your friend. You know, if it was for one of your girlfriends, you could fill it with little bits of makeup maybe instead of chocolates. A crafty friend, you could fill it with craft stuff. You know, your husband, I don't know, say if he likes collecting things or fishing or whatever, you could maybe fill it with little knick-knack things and stuff like that, or you know, just little toiletries. And if you can see, this shadow box is only 1 inch, where the other one the other day was 2, and the boxes are 2, so that they stick up a little bit, but they don't really come out. So you could definitely sit it up quite high as well, or you could just have it flat on the bottom. And as I say, I've put a name. I know it's hard to see with the light, but I am over the moon with this. So proud of it, and it's beautiful. So if you stay with us, I'll show you how I made it. Okay everyone, to make the calendar I've decided to choose this Paper Addict Sleigh Ride. Beautiful, and I think I've got like 2 sheets left now. Absolutely love that paper. And to make the shadow box, you're going to need 4 pieces of paper, which are 4.5 by 12 inches. Okay, I've already scored 3 of them just to save time, and then you are going to score on the short side at 1/2 inch, 1.5, 2.5 and 3.5. Alright, that's it, dead easy. The piece for the back, which is what you will see in your shadow box, just needs to be 12 by 12, and I want this pattern to show. And then just to reinforce it on the back, I've got a 12 by 12 piece of white card. Okay, and you're going to need obviously 25 boxes, but I'm only going to give you the measurement for 24 of them because the last one will be a little bit of a different measurement, and that needs to be 8.25 by 5.75 for the 24 boxes. And all you're going to do is on the long side you're going to score it at 2, 4, 6 and 8, and then you're going to turn it to the short side and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 2.5 and 4.5. and you need to do that 24 times. I've done all of mine apart from one there, so we'll get on and put this together. So it's virtually pretty much the same as the other box I did the other day. So we'll just fold and burnish on our score lines here. And the little 1/2 inch score line, which is this one, this is going to go on the back. So like we did last time, this 1/2 inch strip here will get glued to the back of our 12 by 12 because it's going to fold up like this, our shadow box, okay? And this time it all goes in because it's all 1 by 1, so it will just make a nice little tube kind of thing. So what we need to do is we need to have tape or glue all the way down there, and we need to just attach, just do the 2 side pieces again. So as I said, remember this bit I'm sticking in here is the bit that the pattern that you're going to see. Well, you'll actually only see it when there's no boxes in. When all the boxes are in, you won't see anything except the boxes, if that makes sense. So again, we want tape or glue down the 1/2 inch strip, and then it's going to go underneath our paper, okay, preferably in the right place. And now I've just got blooming glue all over the mat. Right, so this is this bit on here, we've got our two sides on, and then as I said, we'll just fold them up just like that, okay, but we're not going to do it just yet, because what I'm going to do, no I'm not going to do that bit yet. So the 2 other pieces obviously are going to be for the bottom, and we need to do the same as what we did the other day. So fold and burnish the lines first. Alright, and then have it where you've got the 1/2 inch strip facing towards you, okay? So you need again a pencil and a ruler, and I'm just going to grab this one because it's the one I've got to hand. And what you want to do is on the, which score line will it be? So it'll be the 1, 2, it'll be the 3rd score line up from the 1/2 inch piece. You want to come in and you want to just mark it at 1 inch, okay? Just a pencil mark, and you want to do the same, just follow along and mark it at 1 inch, okay? And that's because we're gonna come in and cut, and then we're gonna go, I can't explain how we do it again, but we're gonna chamfer it in so that it fits like we did with this one here, okay? and I'm just going to check that I've put that in the right place. Yeah, I was right. So 1, 2, 3, the third score line, measure along 1 inch on each end and mark with a pencil. And then what we're going to do is, you can draw a line if you want, but I don't know if you can see the pencil mark just there. And it's the same as what we did. So on the second score line, I'm going to draw a line from here to the pencil mark. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go straight down, and it's exactly the same as what I did the other day with the gift box. So from the score line to the pencil mark, alright, and then just straight down. And I've done the other one, so you should have 2 now, okay? And then we can attach them. Now I've already stuck 2 of these on here, those little bits that we used in the last video. So you're going to need 4 little pieces of any scrap paper or anything that measure 2 inches by 1, and just fold them in the middle at 1, and then they are going to go just on the edges like that, to create like a little tab to stick it together. So you want to put them just on the edge there, okay, just like that, on the first score section next to the middle. Okay, so now we can pop the 2 sides on. Well, I mean the top and bottom, really, that's what they are. So just get them nice and straight in the right place. Okay, and then the same with this one. That's what the back looks like. And then I am going to cover it with this 12 by 12, which should fit perfectly on the back. Now we're going to do the same as what we did before. So we're going to do the side pieces first. So we need glue on here. Okay, and then we are just going to fold it over like so, and then what you can do, I know it's hard to see because it's so big, is you can actually just fold it like that, because it will be able to go back, because it's the right measurement, not like it was last time. So again, just glue on here. Okay, so there's our 2 sides, and then we need glue on this piece here, Well, I'm lying, actually. We need some glue on our little tabs there that we put in before. Just them ones there. So just put some glue on them. It's hard because it's such a big size, it's hard to get it all on the camera. Okay, so I'm just going to pull it up like that, and then I'm just going to fold it round just a bit like what we did with the other one. Okay, and all the sides are for is just so we don't have, you know, like big gaps in it. And then we can put a little bit of glue on the bottom underneath the frames just to hold them together, which I'll show you in a minute. Just so cool already. Just like a huge picture frame really. And then do what we did last time, just pop a bit of glue under there. Okay, and then just press that down and it should hold and stick. Okay, so that is the frame done, and that's the back. It's all lovely and tidy and neat. Okay, so we're now going to move on to our boxes. Okay everyone, so the boxes, I told you something wrong before. You actually need 3 different sizes. So you need 15, which are 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. That's what the cardstock's got to measure. I'll put all the measurements and the pictures of each box on the blog, because otherwise it will take us forever to read these all out. Then you need 9 boxes, and the card needs to measure 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. You need 9 of these. And then you need 1 of these little ones, which is 7 1/4 by 5 3/4. And if you notice, you just have to slightly cut the tabs a different way on this one, the one that you need 9 boxes of. You've just got to cut them a different way. So I'll put the photograph and the measurements and the measurements of the paper, and then it'll be easier for me to do it that way. So I have got 1 more to put together because I've done them all, and it's the little tiny box here. So I'm just going to quickly put the paper on. I mean, I think not doing it like all the time, but I think it's took about 2 days, but I just did, you know, bits here and there. I didn't just sit and solidly do it for 2 days. I don't know if I'll get my hole punch in there now. Oh yes, I will. Just a 3/4 of an inch hole punch I have been using for a finger hole. Need to put my last number on, which I will do that in a minute. So that's the tiny one. So they are the larger ones. I've just put my numbers on, which I've cut out in craft foam and glitter. And we have the little slightly skinnier ones, which you need 9 of. So you can just see they're all the same height, but they're just slightly they're slightly narrower than that, and then that is just not as long as that one. So anyway, that's what you need. So it's now a case of taking our gorgeous like shadow box, and then we have just got to slot the little boxes in. So then what you have to be wary of as well is when we do the smaller ones, you're going to have to put your numbers on like this way, because otherwise the box has to go in a different way, otherwise the numbers will be round the wrong way. And then the tiny one just goes in the corner there, and then I've got, where's my glue, number 5 is the one that we're missing, which will go on there, and I am over the moon with this. I think it's fantastic. So you can obviously put whatever you want in and find some stuff in actually. Yeah, I mean, I've just put 2 little lint doors in a lot of them, and then they're the mint ones, and then I've got the normal ones, but you can put in whatever you want. You could even, you know, like get the big lint doors in here as well. So I'm just going to keep putting like 2 of the little ones in, but you could put other things in because they're a, you know, like a really good size box, so you don't just have to put chocolates in. So I'll get on with that later on. That is it for now, but what I wanted to do as well was I've cut out some lovely little stars, just a die that I had, and I'm going to put them around the outside. And then I've also cut out my daughter's name in glitter, and I'm going to put that along the bottom and then the stars. So I'll quickly do that and I'll be back when it's done. Okay everyone, I've finished it. I know it's hard to see, but I've got a name on the bottom. I've just put some little stars around, and I am over the moon with this. It is gorgeous. So I hope you'll give it a try. It's not hard, it just takes a bit of time, but I'm sure you'll be absolutely thrilled with it if you give it a go. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.